Now are we live? Okay. How's it going, everybody? I am Jason of Jason's Realm here, and today I'm here bringing you guys live coverage between the the XFL Week 4 game between the San Antonio Brahmas and the Seattle Sea Dragons. So, has this ended yet? Please tell me that stream has ended. We should be live over here. Yes, it does look like we are. Alright. Just making sure we are on the correct stream right now, as, I ended up streaming to the wrong one initially. That was fun. But yeah, we are here ready to see the Sea Dragons take on the Brahmas. This is looking to be a very interesting game, as the Brahmas, they've been alright. The Sea Dragons have been pretty solid too. These two teams are both pretty solid, pretty alright. Not really the greatest teams, so this is probably going to be the best game of this week. So, looking forward to seeing how that ends up playing out. But we should be ready to watch this live game here soon. Alright, there we go. There we go. Just had to make one little tweak. There we go. Alright, so we are here ready to see this game. Ben Dinucci. Let's take a look at our stats here. So if we take a look, Ben Dinucci, in terms of quarterbacks, he is the third highest ranked quarterback. The highest ranked quarterback with at least 25 attempts passing. So, again, you compare that to Jack Coan, who completely tanked last week. He went from, 3rd to 7th because he has had an awful week. That's been the issue. Jack Coan has been inconsistent. If we look at his weekly stats, Week 1 was pretty solid. 25 for 36 for 207, 1 touchdown to 1 interception. Week 2 was amazing. 16 for 24, and that was 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. And then last week he had a worse stat line than Week 1. Meanwhile, Ben Dinucci has just been killing it with the Sea Dragons. And Ben Dinucci, he leads the XFL in pass yards and touchdowns. His QBR currently is a 98.09. Jack Coan currently at an 86.25. So we're looking forward, ready to see what we have rolling here in this game. Ooh, that hurts. Yeah, I burnt myself today while at work. Not sure how much that's visible, but it is all pink in there. Feels warm, and it actually really hurts. It's not fun. Don't recommend burning yourself on an oven. That is no bueno. But yeah, we're ready to see what they can do. Hines Ward trying to hype up this team, get them focused one play at a time here. And we should be seeing this game start here momentarily, as we are ready to see what the Sea Dragons can do. Alright, let's go ahead and get this pulled up here for the XFL. Just so I have a reference sheet to look at. And there we go. Alright, I'm looking forward to this game here. This is between two third-place teams who are 1 and 2 this year. And really, this game is critical for both of these teams if they want to stay alive. Because right now, Seattle needs a win. They need a win. So does San Antonio. They're both at risk of falling behind if they lose this game. Falling behind greatly, not even just falling behind by a little bit. You're already almost halfway through the season and you're falling to be a couple games out of it. That is brutal whenever there's only 10 games. So, every game really does matter in this league. You cannot really afford to drop games. So, like Houston's showing, you can be 4-0 at this point. So, what do you guys think about this game? I'm looking forward to it. This game really has the makings of a good game. You have the Brahmas, who have been up and down. You have the Sea Dragons, who have the potential, but they are limited by their turnovers and ball control. So, alright, just gotta flip a couple of things here. And a boom, and a boom. And a boom, and a boom. There we go. Just organizing a little bit better here for the stream, and there we go. So we should be getting close here. We're ready to see what the Brahmas can do. The keys for the Sea Dragons are to limit the turnovers. If they can limit the turnovers, they should have no problem being able to put up some decent points and lead by a decent margin. That being said, that is the big problem, is can they control the ball? Or will they end up fumbling and turning the ball over like they always seem to do? That is my big concern for Seattle. And for San Antonio, it really comes down to how Jack Coan can play. If Jack Coan can ball tonight, they are going to have a really solid shot at being able to do something special. If Jack Coan falls apart, yeah, it's not going to be fun to watch. So, ultimately, that's the big keys here. Seattle favored by 5 points. The over-under is at 40.5. So let's go ahead and update this here real quick. Over-under at 40.5. And at this point, I'm taking the over. Or I'm taking the over on this. I'm going to be ballsy. I'm going to take the over. But I am going to take San Antonio to cover. Those are my bets if you're looking at it. But here we go. San Antonio getting ready to get the ball, and let's see how they can get. They're going to get up to the 15 to the 20. The 25, spinning around, trying to get some more yardage. He is fighting his way to the 30, and that's where he's going to go down at the 30-yard line. Jack Coan ready to lead his team here. Let's see what they can do. Let me go ahead and get that situated and give the ball to San Antonio. So here we go. Jack Coan ready to lead this team downfield. Let's see what he can do. Coan has been all right this season. Nothing too special, but he has been pretty solid. So let's see how he can fare here against the Sea Dragons. All right, let's open up the game center here, and let's see what Jack Coan looks to do. He's going to be in shotgun here. Tight formation, and it looks like maybe a run to Balaj. No, he's going to look to throw. Tosses over the middle. It's caught. That's going to be up to the just shy of the 40. Just shy of the 40. That was caught by Mack up to the 39-yard line. So the Brahmas trying to move this ball here. You're going to be looking at a 2nd and 1. Let's see if they can convert here and keep this drive going. You don't want to have a quick 3 and out early if you're San Antonio. You need to have momentum from the gate if you want to be able to win as San Antonio. That's my big concern here. But here we go. Coan going to take the snap, hand on. No, he's looking to throw over the middle, and it's incomplete. Intended for, what is that? Toivonen. Toivonen, the intended target on that play. 3rd and 1 coming up for the Brahmas. Let's see what they can do. Also, if you guys do have stuff you'd like to say, like to talk about, go ahead and let us know over in the chat. I will be getting back to you guys. And I would love to be able to have more interaction with you guys. So if you guys want to say anything, let me know. I will be watching. So here we go. 3rd down and 1 coming up. Coan going to take the snap here in shotgun. Wide set of receivers here on 3rd and 1. They're going to hand off. No, he's going to keep it himself, and he's going to lose a yard on the play. That is brutal. A quick 3 and out forced by Seattle. And San Antonio is going to have to punt this one away. Man. That is not the way you want to start this game if you're San Antonio. You are starting yourselves in a hole, and you're going to have to be able to climb out of it. So You're giving up a dangerous game here. Seattle has an electric offense. You have Jacour Pearson, who, if you ask me, is an early MVP candidate. You have Josh Gordon, who is leading the league in touchdown receptions, and actually is our best-ranked wide receiver because of that. And here it goes. It's going to be caught at the 14, trying to get out to the outside, and the punt is going to be losing yardage maybe. Yes, sir. He's going to be brought down at the 12 from the 14-yard line, setting up a 1st down and 10. They're going to spot it at the 13 for the Sea Dragons. Let's see what Ben Dinucci can do here. I mean, that's the thing. The players to watch here, you have Jacour Pearson for the Sea Dragons, and you also have Josh Gordon. Those two are really big weapons that are scary to have to go up against. So we'll see what they can do here. And let's see it. 1st down and 10 coming up. Dinucci in shotgun. Let's see. Can they get this game going early and electrically for them? So here we go. Going to take the snap here in shotgun. Looking to throw. Tosses over the near side. It's going to be caught. That's Jacour Pearson, who's going to fight his way and get 12 yards. Moving those chains. Setting up another 1st down. If we take a look at Jacour Pearson, right? Let's take a look at him this season. Because he's going to hit 300 yards tonight. Just watch. This guy is going to cross over 300 receiving yards tonight. Ben Dinucci could also end up getting over. He could be over 1,000 yards in the season after tonight. Our first XFL quarterback with over 1,000 yards. Well, actually, maybe our second. I don't know how Brandon Silvers did earlier today. But Dinucci going to toss out to the far side. Is going to be caught for a nice little gain of a couple there. Gain of 4 by Jackson. Yeah, let's take a look here. Receiving stats. And yeah, Jacour Pearson is at 272 receiving yards on 23 receptions for a touchdown. Meanwhile, Josh Gordon, 13 receptions for 225 yards and 3 touchdowns. So you have a really potent offense there, and let's see what they can do. So we're going to take the snap here in shotgun is going to be Dinucci. And eventually he's going to take it here, and he's going to take it, hand off at the far side. Oh, he's going to go. He has room to the 43-yard line. A nice little run there. Man, up to the 30-something. I think it was the 30. Oh, are they going to spot at the 39? It's going to be 39. My bad. Yeah, so here we go. Up to the 39-yard line. That was a nice run by Ellison. Can the Sea Dragons keep it up and keep this ball moving? They are just moving down this field very easily. Very easily. So here we go. Let's see what they can do here. Dinucci in shotgun. Going to take the snap, and let's see what he can do. Looking to throw. Has a man at the far side. He's going to be caught, but that is not going to get it. It's only going to be 6 yards. VC on the grab. That's going to bring him up to the 45. Setting up a second down and 4. So we'll see what they can do here. The Sea Dragons pretty effortlessly moving the ball down the field this drive. So looking really solid early on. I mean, they are looking like they have a real good chance to just cruise over San Antonio. And here we go. Dinucci in shotgun. Going to take the snap. And there, let's see. They're going to try to run out the far side. That's Ellison. He's going to lose a yard on the play. John saying, go Battle Hawk. Are they not playing yet? They are not playing yet. They are playing tomorrow, which unfortunately I do not believe we're going to stream coverage of a game tomorrow. At least an XFL game, because the 7 o'clock is a bit of a quick turnaround for me with my bowling league. But for those of you guys who are new around here, I did launch a second channel this weekend called Jason's Other Realm. This will be where I'll be covering occasional live streams of MLB and NHL games. Link is over in the pinned comment. Go ahead and check it out. Hit subscribe if you're interested in all that kind of stuff. But yeah, that is where we're going to be streaming tomorrow night more than likely. I'm going to see if I can find coverage of an NHL game, and we'll try to watch it. But here we go. 3rd down and 5. Dinucci going to toss to the near side. Has a man. That's going to be caught. That was VC, if I'm not mistaken. No, it was Jackson on the grab. A nice grab there. And here we go. 1st and 10 coming up now at the San Antonio 40-yard line. Man. The Brahmas really do not know how to play defense, do they? Well, here we go. 1st down and 10 coming up. Okay, here we go. 1st and 10. John saying, it's up to that. Thanks for letting me know. Oh, no problem, man. But here we go. 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw is Dinucci to the near side. It's going to be caught. That's going to be a nice little gain up there. Oh, that's down to the 30, down to the 28-yard line. A nice pass and catch by Hammonds. Let's take a look here. You know what? We're going to take a look at NHL games because we're going to take a look at what we're going to look at tomorrow. So, let's take a look here. 1st and 10 coming up now for the Sea Dragons as they are moving this ball very effortlessly. Man. Here we go. 1st down and 10. Brahmas or Sea Dragons. Battlehawks not an option. That is because the Battlehawks are not playing. But here we go. 1st and 10. Looking to hand off at the middle. It's going to be a nice run. That's Hammonds. Going to pick up 5 on the play. All right. Oh, man. Vegas destroyed the Canes today. I watched the end of that Blackhawks Lightning game. That was a really good finish to a game. I have to tell you that. I mean, it was 1-1, and then they get a goal at like 57.3 seconds left or something like that. No, it was 59.7 left. That was incredible. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Well, here we go. Let's see what they can do. Dinucci in shotgun here. Going to take the snap and hand off. That's going to be a run up the middle by Ellison. For no gain. Oh, there we go. All right. Well, let's see here. So, yeah, I mean, the Blues ended up destroying the Blue Jackets today. Ooh, the Penguins play the Rangers tomorrow. That's going to be fun. Thank you, John. Thank you. But, yeah, the options we'll have for tomorrow are Senators, Flames, or Wild versus Coyotes, or Predators, Ducks. Those are our 3 options. But here we go. 3rd and 5. Looking to throw over the middle. Oh, the near side is going to be caught. Oh, brought down at the 20 after a gain of 4. They're going to spot it at the 19. And that was Green on the reception. But here we go. 4th down and 1 coming up. Ooh, the Kings play tonight. They play the Preds tonight. Okay. I'm going to keep an eye on that game, too. I'm going to keep an eye on that game tonight. But here we go, 4th and 1. They are going to go for it here at the 19 of San Antonio. An interesting play call here. Dinucci, pressure coming, it's a throw, and that's going to be caught. No, it is incomplete, intended for Gordon. And just like that, the Sea Dragons are going to be taking, or the Brahmas, sorry, are going to be taking possession back. Man, that was interesting. I don't know why they wouldn't have just taken the points. I mean, I like the aggression, but still. I mean, you've been stalling out slowly but surely on that drive. And yet you just still decide to go for it. I don't know about you, but that's an interesting play call for me. And I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Those colors look so good on the scoreboard. Yellow, orange, green. Yes, sir. I love it. But, John, what game would you like to see tomorrow out of those 3 options I listed? Because I don't really have a preference on those games. Really, like, my 2 teams are like the Pens and Kings, and neither of them are playing late. So, I'm looking forward to seeing what we're going to do tomorrow, but I'm going to keep an eye on that Kings game tonight. Actually, the puck drop is in about 15 minutes. But yeah, anyway, back to the XFL. Topic at hand. The Sea Dragons, they moved the ball effortlessly until they stalled out. I mean, they were really looking good, and then they just decided to go for it on 4th and 1 after a really good move. Meanwhile, I mean, San Antonio just was unable to get any sort of offense going. So, hopefully they can get that changed around here. I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do on this drive. And hopefully they can get things going, because I want to see them actually do something here. But let's go ahead and take a look over at the chat. We do have a poll over in the chat if you guys are unaware. We have who's going to win tonight, the Brahmas or the Sea Dragons, with the Sea Dragons being favored at 80% to 20% on 5 votes. Ugh. But yeah, John, which game would you like to see tomorrow? Coverage of. This is between the Senators Flames, Wild Coyotes, and Preds Ducks. Those are our 3 options. Because I'm probably going to stream one of those games. But yeah, let's take a look here. Man, we are back, ready to see what they can do now. Hines Ward ready to coach his team to victory here. Well, hopefully victory. John saying, what were the options again? Well, I just told you those options here. We have the Senators Flames, Wild Coyotes, and Preds Ducks. Those are the 3 options right there for tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, here we go, ready to see. They're looking at Hines Ward getting a Super Bowl MVP nod against the Seahawks. And Joey Porter on there as well on that team, and he is the linebackers coach for the Brahmas. But here we go. Let me go ahead and take a look here at a couple of other things, and there we go. All right. So here we go. Jack Coan ready to lead his team downfield here. 1st and 10 from the 19. Their own 19, or actually at the 20. So here we go. I'm going to take the snap. They're going to look to throw. Toss it to Balaj on the near side. To the 20, up to the 25, up to the 29. Maybe up to the 30. We'll see where they spot it. They are going to give him a 1st and down. They're going to give him a 1st down. So that is good to see. But yeah, let's take a look here. I'm going to have this open every so often. Just kind of check back on it. And here we go. The Brahmas trying to do something on offense. Let's see what they can do. But John, which of those 3 seem appealing to you, man? Because I want to do something that you're going to be it's going to appeal to you too. So here we go. 1st down and 10 coming up for the Brahmas at the 30. What can they do? Going to look to throw here. Once again to Balaj on the near side. Trying to keep going, and he gets out of bounds at the 49. Setting up 39, my bad. Setting up a 2nd down and 1. But yeah, let's go ahead over here and take a look at some of the other scores here. Nothing happening in the other two games. New York Rangers took Buffalo to overtime. That's pretty cool. But yeah, here we go. 2nd and 1. Ball's at the 39. Jack Coan in shotgun. Going to take the snap. Going to hand off. That's no, he's going to shovel pass to the near side. That's going to be a nice little first down there at the 41-yard line. That was Hillman on the rush. A nice little play there for them. The Brahmas doing what they got to do and really looking solid in doing so. So hopefully they can see something good. So let's just go ahead here. Jack Coan ready to lead his team. Ball's at the 41. His own 41. And let's see what they end up doing. Jack Coan. Going to take the snap. Handoff. That's Balaj up the middle for a couple. Not the spark that they needed. They need some sort of spark to be able to get up and make something happen. I mean, you really need to have something good going on. But that is not what seems to be happening here. So here we go. 2nd down and 7 coming up now for the Brahmas. Brahmas ready to move down the field. Ball's at the 43.5. They're going to spot at the 44. 2nd down and 7 coming up. Play clock winding down. Coan got to take the snap. Going to look to throw. Having time. Throws over the middle. That's going to be caught by Brown at the 38 of the Sea Dragons. A huge first down for the Brahmas. Let's go, Brahmas. Let's go. That is a nice play there for San Antonio. That is the offensive spark that they needed. And now they are starting to move down this field like the Sea Dragons did on them. And let's see. Let us see here. 1st and 10 coming up. Coan going to take the snap, looking to throw. Throws out to the far side. It's going to be caught. That was, who is that? That was Tolliver on the grab for 5 yards. John saying Sense Flames probably Coyotes and Ducks are not very good this year, but the Wild are by far the best team in that option of games. So we'll probably end up doing that because it's probably going to be a closer game, you know, more down to the wire. So we'll probably try to do Sens Flames. But anyway, here we go. 2nd down and 5 coming up now. 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Still not getting close to that over, but I still have a feeling the over is going to hit. Coan looking to throw. Over the middle is going to be caught. That is a huge catch by Mack over the middle for a first down at the 19 of Seattle. And the Brahmas are moving the ball. Let's go, San Antonio. Let's keep this moving. Let us keep this moving. Man, that is huge. A big first down. You can see that first huge 18-yard passing play really gave this team the spark. They've been moving a little bit here and there beforehand, but that really gave them a spark. And here we go. Going to hand off of the middle, and they're going to lose like 3 on that play as Balaj ends up going backwards to the 22. That is not quite what they wanted to see there. But you know what? We'll go ahead and take a look here. We're going to update the stat sheet as well while we have some time here. While we have a little bit of time. We'll move you over here. And 2nd and 13 coming up now for the Brahmas. Jack Coan in shotgun. Play clock winding down. Going to take the snap here. Looking to throw. Pressure coming off the edge. He tosses to the near side. Incomplete. 3rd down and 13 coming up now. All right. Huh. That's pretty cool, John. That's pretty cool. So we'll have the Canadian matchup tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, Ben Dinucci and Jack Coan really looking very similar here. Coan 6 for 8 for 65. Dinucci 6 for 7 for 54. And here we go. 3rd down and 13 coming up for the Brahmas. Oh, man, the Brahmas, that's going to be a false start on the edge, number 71. Yep, that was very obvious. He kind of stood up before he could do it. So, here we go. Let's see what the Brahmas can do now. Looking at a 3rd down and 18 at the Seattle 27. Can the Brahmas pick it up and keep this drive alive, or will they end up stalling out, having to kick 3? Whew. So here we go. Ready to see what they can do now. Going to take the snap, looking to throw his Coan. Having time over the middle is going to be caught. That's Tolliver up to the 20. And that's about all he's going to do. That is about all he is going to do on that play. Let's take a look here now. 4th down and long. 4th and almost 10. 4th and 11. So we'll have to see what happens. They're going to have to kick a field goal. Can they convert on the field goal? Let's find out. Can Romo convert it? Can he convert and keep this alive? Parker Romo is 4 for 5 on the year. So, I mean, he's looking pretty solid. And the kick is up. And it is right down the middle on a 38-yarder. Let's go ahead and update that for week 4. He is 1 for 1 so far tonight. All right. 23 seconds remaining here in this first quarter. So that's going to pretty much take us to the end of the first here. And in the meantime, let's go ahead and update some of the quarterback stats here from the earlier games today. All right. So let's see. Jonathan sends Flame. Okay. That looks like a fairly even matchup based off record, I'd say. So we should see a good game tomorrow on that one. Let's take a look here. Brandon Silvers in the game earlier today. 24 for 30, 239. 24 for 30, 239. Let's go ahead and update this. It's 24 for 30, 239. All right, and let's take a look here. 2 sacks for 16 yards. All right. And let's just take a look now. Cole McDonald, you had some throws, right? 2 for 2, 14. 2 for 2. And there was one more, actually. We had an actual throw out of the Houston Roughnecks on someone who was not. Okay, what was that long pass now? Just taking a look here, trying to get some stats updated. All right, John. 59. 59. Just getting a couple of things updated here in long 59. Long. You have a 14 long. And you are going to have, what, a 49? Yeah. 49. Just getting all this moved over. And dabba-da-boom and dabba-da-boom. 49. John Trey Kirkland. And let's go ahead and update this. And we are ready to go here. Just trying to leverage my time here effectively. As things are a bit crazy right now. They are. Yes, they are. One 49. Was it a touchdown pass? All right. Well, let's see. Man, Ian Fitzsimmons really taking his odds pretty rough. His lock of the week was this game at Seattle at -5. He wagered 200 on it out of his 500 balance. That is not quite what he wanted to see. And we forgot to update this. Nobody told me. Nobody told me. So the Brahmas up 3-0. I cannot believe I forgot that. My bad on that one. And they're going to get a return up to about the 20. Setting up a first down and 10 at the 20-yard line. 16 seconds remaining here in this first quarter. So we'll keep things rolling here. All right. And let's take a look at what happened here. Man. So here, let's see what the Sea Dragons can do now. as Ben Dinucci is ready to lead his team to success. 1st and 10 coming up for the Sea Dragons. There we go, looking to throw is Dinucci. Pressure coming, tosses over the middle. It's caught, almost intercepted as it's tipped in the air. Oh, man, intended for green on that one. That was brutal. All right, 18 for 30, 267. And 2-0. And 419. All right, we're just getting some. We do have a stat sheet as well, an official XFL stat sheet. I believe it took us to the end of the first quarter. So it should take us to Q2. Will PDF show it tomorrow? Oh no, I forgot to turn on notifications. Your second channel, BRB. I don't know. I mean, I think a lot of this nowadays is mostly me doing this. I mean, I haven't heard much from PDF or David or HD. So, I mean, I think a lot of it's mostly me doing this now. So, I'm kind of just doing my thing over here. Doing my thing on my corner of the internet. Okay. What did DeAndre Francois do? 1 for 4. 19 zeros. 1-4-19. Alright, just getting this update here. Long for Paxton Lynch is now what? 81. And 19 for you. There we go. You need updated, you need updated, you need updated, and you need updated. There we go. But yeah, I don't know about PDF anymore. I mean, I have not heard much from him, so we'll see how it goes. But I think a lot of it's going to be me running the show here, so we'll do what we got to do. John's saying he's back. Welcome back, John. And let's see what we got here. I mean, I think right now the Sea Dragons are really in a hole. They're going to have to get stuff going. Really, San Antonio was just thriving on that momentum until they fell off. They did end up falling off. It was pretty brutal whenever they did. So, we'll see. We will see how that goes. But we do have 8 votes over on the poll over in the chat at a 75-25% split in favor of the Sea Dragons. And it looks like the Sea Dragons are heavy favorites here. I still think this is going to be the best game of the week just because all the other games look like they're just going to be sheer blowouts. So that is where my concern lies. But we'll take a look and see how it goes. So we should be back momentarily. Alright, BFR QBR calculator. You know what I mean. You know what I mean, Google. Thank you. Okay, so pass attempts. You have 135, if I could type. 88. 962. 10-3. All right, Brandon Silver's really making a case for himself. All right, but I do think that we see Ben Dinucci become the first XFL quarterback over 1,000 yards this season. But here we go. Start of the second quarter here. Ball is at the 21. It's their own 21, and Seattle going to throw it up. That's Dinucci. That's going to get up to the 31-yard line is where they're going to spot it. Green on the grab. Man, Luke Barku at San Diego State was really good in 2019. We'll see if we can bring some of that to the XFL here. He's been playing pretty solid too, so we'll see how it goes. And 1st and 10 now coming up for the Brahmas. Or for the Sea Dragons, my bad. Looking to throw is Dinucci. Pressure coming off the edge. Throwing deep to the corner. Oh, almost intercepted. It falls incomplete. Oh, man. Oh, man. That is not what I was wanting to see there. Come on, San Antonio. Get the interception next time, please. Please. Can we, get that interception next time? So here we go. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Sea Dragons. Let's see what they can do now. Oh, man. Here we go. Ready to see what they have playing. Looking to throw out of the far side. That's Gordon on the grab. Up to the 38. But just about, yeah, up to the 38-yard line. Setting up a 3rd down and 3. The Sea Dragons really looking to stall out that offense. I mean, they had good stuff going, and then they just started falling off for no reason. That is my big concern here with Seattle. They'll have a randomly good drive, and then they'll just die completely. So, 3rd and 3. Here we go. Looking to throw, more than likely, is Dinucci. Yep, drops back looking to throw. Pressure coming, tosses on the near side. It's incomplete. He overled Green on that play. And that is going to force a punt out of Seattle. Oh, man. Man, that is brutal. But here we go. 4th and 3 coming up. Going to have to punt this one away. Man. Well, let's see how it goes here. All right. The punt is up. It's away. Going to be caught back at the 8. Up to the 10, to the 15, up to the 20. Has room on the near side to the 25. Up to the 30. Just shy of the 30 is where he's going to go out of bounds. Nobody's going to spot him at the 30. All right. Nice little start there. All right. Let's go ahead and get this here. 160. 690. 4-1. And Paxton Lynch having a QBR of 90 now. Cole McDonald. 4-3. 17-0-0. 82.29. You have 17-7. 27-1-1. 44 QBR for you. And you have 1-149-1-0. Well, that's a perfect QBR. 158.33. That is a perfect QBR right there for John Trey Kirkland. Although he has only thrown one pass. That is the caveat. The best quarterback right now with a minimum of 30 attempts passing is Brandon Silvers. So, that is something to keep in mind. Alright, and Control-Shift-V, and there we go. Quarterback stats are updated from the last game. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Preds versus Kings. Well, we have a second here. And has anything happened yet? Well, puck drop should have been about 10 minutes ago. But right now, it looks like the Sea Dragons are having a trend. They are going and starting to drive strong, and then they're just stalling out of nowhere. And that's the frustrating thing, is that they are just stalling out of nowhere, and I cannot tell you where. So, let's take a look here. All right. Wait, Anze Kopitar is still playing? Really? I didn't realize that. I got a game for the Wii, NHL Slapshot. That's like 10 to 12 years old, and he was on that, and he was like a decent player on that too. Man. But here we go. Let's see what San Antonio can do here. The Brahmas going to have the ball. Let's see what they can do with it. Can they get something rolling? Oh, man. Well, here we go. Ready to see what the Sea Dragons can do here. All right. Okay, here we go. Ball is going to be at the 30 of the Brahmas. Jack Coan going to take the snap in shotgun here. Looking to throw, having time, throws over the middle. That's Johnson with the grab up to the 35. Travis Johnson on the grab. Looking solid. Okay, here we go. Ready to see what the Brahmas can do now. 2nd down and 5. Let's see what they can do. Live lines are 1.5 point favorites in Seattle with an over-under now at 33.5. But here we go. Coan going to throw. It's going to be incomplete. Intended for Fred Brown. They're going to throw a flag. No. That was not intentional grounding. That was not intentional grounding. They're talking it over, but that was not intentional grounding. No way. Joshua Good say the Renegades go versus San Antonio next week. Yeah, that is true. I mean, I think San Antonio will get a win against Arlington, though. Like, Arlington is such like a nameless blob, you know? Like, that... What? Since when is a cord magnetic? What? That is cool. That is cool. But anyway, yeah, I mean, Arlington is basically like a nameless blob at this point. They have, like, no offense. It's either Drew Plitt or it's going to be the other guy, Kyle Sloter. Neither option is really good. So, at the same time, I mean, it's really... Arlington's in a really bad spot right now. San Antonio will play you close, and if you mess up, they're going to win. That's just how they play. But here we go. 3rd down and 5 coming up. Jack Coan looking to throw. Pressure coming in. It's going to be tipped at the line. Almost intercepted, but falls incomplete. 4th down and 5 coming up for the Brahmas. Going to have to punt this one away here. And let's see what they can do with it. Let's go ahead and flip that arrow real quick. And the punt team is coming on for San Antonio. We 2-1 got beat by Houston. That is true, but Arlington really is being carried by that defense. I mean, if we take a look at passing, okay, the two options are Drew Plitt and Kyle Sloter. Kyle Sloter looked all right, but he had a lot of key mistakes last week. I mean, all right, he looked all right, 18 for 23 for 124 yards and a touchdown, but he could only generate 3 points of offense. Whereas you have Drew Plitt, who has 34 for 55, 292 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. Neither of which really looking like good options. I mean, Arlington really is a defensive team. If their defense does not show up, they are going to struggle. I mean, more so than any other team in the league. They are such a defensive-based team that they cannot rely on that offense. If they rely on that offense, they've already made too many mistakes and they're done. So, that's my big concern whenever it comes to Arlington. Is just that struggle where you don't really have a great offense. You don't even have a solid offense a lot of times. But here we go. Going to try to run out the near side, and it's going to be a nice little 3-yard gain by Ellison for the Dragons. The Sea Dragons. Trying to get themselves a nice little start to a drive here. Get a little drive starter going. And let's see what they can do now. But, I mean, the player I'm loving watching this game is Jacour Pearson. I mean, Jacour Pearson could find himself over 300 receiving yards after tonight. He's already at 272 through 3 games. And not to mention, Ben Dinucci is probably going to end up being over 1,000 yards after tonight. First XFL quarterback to reach 1,000 this season. And he's going to throw to Pearson on the near side, and he's going to be brought down at the 30. Setting up now a 3rd down and 10. Can Dinucci get things going and get this drive turned around? Let's find out. But I think this game is a lot more meaningful for the Sea Dragons, as St. Louis is such a better team than Arlington. I mean, if you go to 1-3, Arlington's 2-1 right now. Probably going to be 3-1, but you're only a couple of games out, and Arlington's not playing the greatest. St. Louis, if you fall 2 games behind St. Louis, you're screwed. But here we go, Dinucci looking to throw. Toss over the middle, it's going to be caught. That's Green up to the 48-yard line. And it's still on Seattle's side, but still to the 48-yard line nonetheless. All right, let me go ahead and reload this. Let's just take a look here, because I want to see what LA is doing. But here we go. 1st and 10 coming up now for the Sea Dragons. Ben Dinucci having a solid night of his own here. He is already at 86 passing yards. And he's going to look to throw to the far corner. It's going to be caught. That's going to be a gain of 14 by Willis. Man. Well, here we go. The Sea Dragons having it all the way down to the San Antonio 38-yard line. Oh, man. All right. Well, here we go. Ready to see what they can do now. 1st and 10 coming up. Oh. Hold on. San Antonio is challenging a ruling of no PI. Let's take another look at that. Give us a look at that play. Give us another look at that play. I want to see. I mean, hold on. Hold on. We're waiting to figure this out here. Wait a minute, maybe? We're waiting to see, is it offensive pass interference? They're going to make it offensive pass interference. And just like that, San Antonio's challenge pays off. And I forgot to put timeouts in here. How silly of me. All right, let me go ahead and do that. So that is huge. That penalty is going to be a 10-yard penalty. That is brutal for Seattle. But let me go ahead and get these timeouts in here because I completely forgot to get them. All right, someone in the chat besides me, I see. That is true right now, John. There we go. Just getting these timeouts in place. I just realized I don't have timeouts. All right, these timeouts don't take that long to get in there. And there we go. Now we have timeouts in there. And here we go. Seattle now looking at a 1st and 20. Back at their own 38. So here we go. 1st and 20. Can these Sea Dragons make up that penalty yardage? That is a huge blow to them. So here we go. 1st and 20. Dinucci going to look to throw to the near side. It's going to be caught. That is VC for no gain. No gain at all. So here we go. 2nd down coming up. 2nd and 20. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look here at rushing. So 2nd and 20 coming up now. And let's see what they've got rolling. Can they convert? Can they keep this alive? Or will they put themselves at a devilish 3rd and 15? Looking to throw over the far side. It's going to be caught. That's Alice into the 40 up to the 43. Setting up a 3rd down and 15. That is not what you wanted to see there. Man. So there we go. Just getting some stats moved over. Wait a minute. Borgie didn't play. Do we have a goal in this game? No, we do not. Oh, Vancouver on a power play, up 1-0. But here we go, 3rd and 15. And they're going to try to look to throw. No, they're going to blow it dead. That is brutal. All right, so it's going to be a 5-yard penalty on a false start. 3rd down and 20. Seattle, this drive has they got to get out of this drive. They have to get out of this drive. 2:31-0. Rice. 620, 0. All right, they're going to try to run it up the middle. That's Ellison only getting 4. That was not what they wanted to see. 10-18. Man, the over is not looking like it's going to hit at all. I might have made a wrong pick here. I did take the over on this one. Glenn saying, hello everyone from Seattle. Go Sea Dragons. Welcome to the stream here, Glenn. And Seattle going to have to punt this one away on a 4th and 16. So here we go. The punt's going to be... no, it's going to be down at the 27-yard line. All right. So San Antonio now going to have the ball. Let's see if they can get something rolling. Although it seems like I did make a wrong pick. I did pick the over in this game, but I did pick San Antonio to cover. I think a 5-point spread was way too generous by Vegas. I mean, sure, Seattle's probably the better team, but at the same time, I think a 5-point spread was really generous. Glenn saying, lick the like button. Yeah, so if you guys are enjoying, don't forget to lick that like button. That's now our thing over here. Lick the like, don't smash it. Smashing it is mean, okay? John asking about my XFL picks. Well, let me take a look here. Because what, Houston dominated. So I am officially over 500. It took me until now, but I am over 500. But yeah, if you guys are new around here and you guys are also enjoying these streams we do, but you also like NFL and or MLB content, or NHL or MLB, go ahead over in the pinned comment over in the chat over there. I do have a second channel where I will be occasionally going live covering NHL and MLB games. We're going to look to cover one tomorrow as well, so make sure you smash that subscribe button and ring the bell so you're notified. As I decided to launch it this weekend. Alright. Congrats, over 500. Yes, sir, I am over 500. I am finally over 500. Also, at this moment, we are also working towards updating the stat sheet. So, you know. Excuse me. Cole McDonald had a long of 20. Cole McDonald has a long now of 20. And let's see here. Gene Harris, did you play? No. Just Brandon Silvers and Dejun Lee. Okay. Do we not have Dejun Lee? Dejun Lee, there we go. There we go. Dejun Lee. 6 for 45 for 2 touchdowns. Man. That is, oh man, long of 26. Dejun Lee really just made his mark to be a top running back in the league right now. Let's take a look at Silvers. 1 for -1 once again. All right. And we are back, ready to see what the Brahmas have in store. Let's see, Paxton Lynch. Oh, let's take a look at Guardians rushing. 2-0-0. All right, so here we go, ready to see what the Brahmas have going here. Can they keep things moving? Jack Coan was 7 for 9 for 72 yards in the first drive. Ever since, he is 1 for 3 for 5. Come on, Jack Coan. Be consistent. So let's see. 1st and 10. Jack Coan. Going to take the snap under center. That's a rarity for this team. And they're going to hand off out to the far side. That's going to be a bounce out to the outside for a gain of 5. Up to the 32 by Patrick. Nice gain there by them. They are looking good. 216-0. 216-0. Long of 12. All right, so here we go. Ready to see what the Brahmas can do now. Can they keep things moving? Second down and 5 coming up. Jack Coan going to take the snap in shotgun. And he's going to look to throw. Pressure coming off the edge. Crosses to the near side. Incomplete. Intended for Donovan. I don't like this. The Brahmas are not good on third down, folks. And yet they're on a third down and 5. So let's see what Jack Coan can do now. Am I really looking forward to this play? Not really. I think San Antonio just does not make it. But here we go. Let's see what they can do now. Third and 5. Coan in shotgun. Going to take the snap. Looking to throw. Looking to throw. Has a man. That's caught. That's Donovan. He gets up to the 41 for a first down. Nice play there by the Brahmas. That is a huge play for them. Absolutely huge. And let's see what they have rolling now. 420-0. Okay, here we go. First down and 10 coming up now for the Brahmas. Jack Coan in shotgun. Gonna take the snap here. Looking to throw. Having time. Toss to the near side. It's gonna be caught. That's Patrick for a gain of 2. Maybe 1. We'll see where they spot it. We will see where they spot it. All right. Well, if you took the under in this game, you're feeling pretty confident. 160. All right. So here we go. Second and 9 coming up now for the Brahmas. They're going to take a timeout. Yep. Yeah, he called it, and then he said we're good, and then he called it again. So, man, here we go. Ready to see what they can do now. We'll see what we end up doing. We are just still cruising here, ready to see what we have rolling. As the Brahmas are going to try to keep things alive. So here we go. Man, the Brahmas really looking rough around the edges. So we'll have to see what they can do now. All right, here we go. Second and 9 coming up for the Brahmas. Jack Coan in shotgun. And he is going to look to... Look at the throw. Pressure coming. He tosses incomplete. Intended for Mac. Third down and 9 coming up. All right, so let's go ahead and okay, here we go. Third down and 9 coming up for the Brahmas. I don't like this. Or third and 9. I don't like it. Play clock winds down. Oh my God. What are you doing? Delay a game. What are you doing? What in the world are you doing, San Antonio? Man, this is brutal. Come on, San Antonio. You know how to play ball. Oh, come on. Yes, the Kings got a goal. The Kings are up 1-0. Who scored? Who scored? Who scored? Who scored? Who scored? I want to see who scored here. Goal, it was Anderson on the goal for the Kings. All right. All right. So here we go. 4th and 14, and San Antonio is going to have to punt this one away. And it is up. It's away. It's going to be the 2-minute warning. Going to be caught at the 17, bouncing out to the 15. Pressure coming, and he's going to be brought down at the 15. Loss of 2. Loss of 2 on the punt. All right. There we go. 26-10. 26-10. All right, just getting this sheet up to date. Devin Darrington. And the other one is Dedrick Thomas. Well, what do you mean? Where's Dedrick Thomas? Where is Dedrick Thomas? Oh, there he is. I'm stupid. Estupido. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. And let's take a look. What'd you do today? 12-40-0. All right, here we go. And a boom and a boom. All right, let's go ahead and get the Guardians set up here. And boom and boom. There we go. Control Z. And we'll see how this goes. All right, okay, Control C. Sort by U. Okay, data, sort sheet, Z to A. Sort sheet, Z to A. Okay, let's get data. Sort sheet. Oh, that's not what I wanted. And we'll sort U, Z to A. All right, Control Shift V and boom. Man, here we go. Let's see what we have rolling here. We are on the other side of the 2-minute warning, so the Sea Dragons will have enough time to try to get some offense going, but we'll see how much they can really do. All right, here we are ready to see what they can have going here. And let's see it. 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw is Dinucci. Having time. Tosses over the far side. That's caught. Oh, he is still on his feet to the 45-50. 45-40, 35-30, 25-20, 15-10, 5 touchdown. Oh, man. Jackson on an 85-yard touchdown. Wait a minute. Blandino's never going to come back. They're going to come back. Awesome. Awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everything is awesome when you're living in a dream. Okay, down at the 45. And roughing the passer. Man. That is brutal. Man, Mike Turvidov on the... what are you doing? What are you doing? Down to the 40 now at San Antonio. They're going to try to run it. That's Ellison to the 35. 30 down to the 25. What are you doing, San Antonio? San Antonio, why? 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 Oh, man. That is awful. So the Sea Dragon's going to use a timeout. Man. Well, here we go. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let's see it. Can the Brahmas defense hold up? Come on. 1st and 10 now coming up for Seattle. Can they do something awful? Yeah, I mean, I want to see San Antonio win, man. I want to see San Antonio pull this off. That was an awful play for San Antonio. And that's Josh Gordon up to the 20. Setting up a 2nd down and 5. Oh, come on, San Antonio. What are you doing? Well, we are here and ready to see how this goes. That is not what we want to see. Come on, looking to throw is Dinucci to the far corner. Incomplete, intended for Gordon. No good. Setting up a 3rd down and 5. Steven saying hi. How you doing tonight, Steven? How you doing? All right, let's take a look here. All right, this is this current season, right? 2023. Awesome. All right, so here we go. Looking to throw is Dinucci. To the far corner, it's caught, but it is short at the 3. It's going to be at the 2 is where they're going to spot it. That's Jacour Pearson. All right. All right. Just want to take a look at that little pocket schedule. The Fort Wayne Tin Caps. Probably thinking about going to a game here soon when they start playing. Pat the Man 13 saying hi. How you doing tonight, Pat? How you doing? So we're ready to see what a 1st and goal situation we have here at the 2. The Sea Dragons trying to punch it in here and see if they can end up getting a touchdown before half. I want to see them stop it here. Come on, defense. Clutch up. Jacour Pearson on the season, he is 1 yard away from 300 yards. This man is going crazy this year. And I think Ben Dinucci, he needs how many yards tonight? How many yards? Dinucci needing... That is... Yeah, he needs 155 yards through the air in order to hit 1,000 yards tonight. So let's see. Looking to hand off at the middle. That's Ellison. He's going nowhere quick. Setting up a 2nd and goal now from the 4, actually. It's going to be at the 4 now. But let's take a look. Ben Dinucci needing 155 yards. He is 144 yards right now. Ben Dinucci needs one 11-yard pass, and he will be the first XFL quarterback to 1,000 yards this season. Meanwhile, Jacour Pearson really just destroying the wide receiver game right now. If only he had more touchdowns, this man will be the best wide receiver in the XFL. So here we go. Let's see what the Sea Dragons can do now. 2nd and goal on the other side. They did burn their last time out, so let's go ahead and take those away here. And here we go. 2nd and goal. Pat the Man saying love your videos. Thank you, man. Thank you. Always love to see that. Steven Dang told my friend Patrick about your stream. Thank you, man. Always love seeing new people around here. So here we go. Second down and goal coming up for the Sea Dragons. Can they convert and get this in the end zone, or will the Brahmas defense hold strong? And here we go. Dinucci looking to throw. Toss out to the far side. It's caught. Touchdown. Seattle. Green on the grab. Let's go ahead and get that up there. It is 6-3 now, pending a PAT attempt here. Jawan Green on the great grab for Seattle. So here we go. Let's see what they're going to go for. Seattle, knowing them, they're probably going to play aggressive and go for 3. They like to go for 3. So it would not surprise me if we see Seattle go for 3 here. That's just the way they play. And yep, they are going to go for 3 here from the 10. Can Dinucci get this in here and get the conversion to be a success? So here we go. A 3-point attempt from the 10 for the Sea Dragons. Here we go. Dinucci, alone in shotgun. Going to take the snap. Looking to throw. Having time. He's going to look to scramble it. Trying to throw it. That's going to be Shakur Pearson. It is incomplete as the Brahmas were able to get on the defense on that one. No good on the conversion, and San Antonio is going to get the ball back with 37 seconds left. Not enough time for them to really do anything. I think San Antonio just takes this into the half. If I'm being honest, they probably just take it to the half like this and see what they can do from there. See what they can do in the second half. Seattle's going to be getting the ball in the second half too, so that's the other thing to consider. Is that they're going to have to worry about a... What was that? Oh, man. But yeah, I mean, I think that Seattle really has a good shot here, especially considering the timing of that touchdown. Steven saying the Bears got a real steal. That is true. The Bears really did end up hosing the Carolina Panthers out of that. I mean, it works out for the Panthers if and only if they end up being able to draft a good quarterback and get themselves a wide receiver. With Adam Thielen on the market, I think that does give them an option. With Adam Thielen on the market, I think that really does give them a good wide receiver to target if they compare that with the right quarterback with the first overall pick. You know? You have a bunch of good ones, and really you have a bunch of solid good quarterbacks. But here we go. The kick from the 1 to the 5 to the 10 to the 15 to the 20. That's where he's going to go out of bounds. So let's see. That is going to leave them with 33 seconds left. Are the Brahmas going to try to do anything with it, or are they just going to kneel it out into the half? No, they're going to go for it here. They're going to see what they can do. Can Jack Coan lead his team down the field in 33 seconds? Here we go. 33 seconds left. And let's see what San Antonio can do here. Let's take a look here. Jack Coan in shotgun. Gonna take the snap here soon. And let's see. Gonna look to throw deep to the middle. Intercepted. And that's gonna be to the 45, 50, 45, 40. Down to the 35, down to the 30. Down to the 28-yard line. That is huge for Seattle. But there is a flag on the play. Hold on a second. We have a flag. We have a flag. Ooh, penalty on the defense? Oh, man. That is brutal for them. Hold on. Let's see where they spot it. At the 45-yard line. San Antonio going to take a timeout. 20 seconds remain. They are at the their own 45-yard line. They have time to work with here. They have one timeout left, and they have some time. So you aren't really in a huge rush right now. So, Pat saying I like the video. Thank you, man. Thank you for doing that. Helps us out a whole lot. It really does. It tells us that I'm doing something right over here, and I got to keep doing what I'm doing. So let's take a look here. 1st and 10. The Brahmas have the ball near midfield. And, man, that is... Man. Well, here we go. 1st and 10 coming up. They spot it at the 45. All right. 1st and 10 coming up. Let's see what they can do. Coan going to take the snap, looking to throw, and he's going to keep it himself. He's going to get to the 50, down to the 45 of Seattle, setting up a first down and 10. And they have 13 seconds left. So let's see what they can do here. 13 ticks remaining. Can they keep it rolling? This is going to get close now because you don't really have the ability to really take those timeouts. So you got to get to field goal range quick. Quick. So here we go. Looking to throw is Coan. Tosses over the middle. It's dropped with 9, or they're going to leave it at 8 seconds remaining here. So 8 seconds remaining here. And that was intended for Balazs. You got to get to field goal range here soon. You got to pick up, even if you pick up 9 yards, you're going for it. 5 yards, you're considering it. So let's see. 1 timeout remaining for the Brahmas. It would not surprise me if they use that timeout here right after this next play. So here we go. 2nd and 10 coming up now. Going to take the snap is Coan. Looking to throw over to the far side. He's going to be caught. He does get out of bounds at the 39-yard line. And they're going to go for a field goal here. This would be a massive 57-yard field goal if they make it. That would be huge. Ooh, that burned. Okay, here we go. Romo, his long of the season is 48. He's kicking from 9 yards longer than his long of the year. So let's see what they can do. And this will be the longest made field goal in the XFL this year if made. A 57-yard attempt. The kick, it is up, and it is good! The San Antonio Brahmas tie it up right before half. Just like that. That's going to take us to half. Man, a massive 57-yard field goal takes us into half. And man, that would have been good from maybe 58 or 59. He had a little bit of room to spare. Let's go ahead and put this at half. John saying XFL long field goal. That is correct, John. Half. It is halftime. All right. So that is going to take us into half here. And man, this is huge. All right, let's go ahead and update that stat sheet a little bit more, shall we? Kicking. Long field goal now for John Parker Romo. 57 yards. Shattering the record. In fact, he had held the record before breaking it. The longest field goal kicked was a 48-yarder by John Parker Romo. And now it's a 57-yarder by John Parker Romo. So that is huge. Let's go ahead at half here. We'll go ahead and take a look at the Preds versus the Kings. I want to see the Kings win just because I love the deal they got going with South Park with Eric Cartman. It's awesome. So let's take a look. And the Preds did score a goal going into the first intermission. It is going to be 1-1, it seems. It seems like it. Man. Well, here we are. And it was a power play goal, too. John saying best XFL kicker him? Maybe. Let's take a look at some of the receiving stats here. I'm going to go ahead. Ooh, that's a lot of receiving stats here. That is a lot of receiving stats. Okay, we're going to go ahead and work on that at the half here while we're chilling. So let's see here. Cody Latimer. Latimer. How'd you do, Cody? 4 for 57, 0-7. Do you mind, Train? There we go. Andrew Jamil. Just getting some of these stats in from the earlier game. As we do. All right, and then we have Eli Rogers. Eli Rogers. 22304. 22304. Let's go ahead and update these longs as well, just in case we have any new longs. 1951-27. 1951-27. Train does make more noise every wake every up. Yeah, it does. Let's hear Cody at 21, Rogers 18. Cody 21, Rogers 18. Nope, not gonna do it. Oh, Eli 18. There we go. Okay, Josh Harvey Clemens. Lenore has a 14 long. Lenore 14. Dedrick Thomas or Peyton 6 and 9. Thomas 10 and nothing for Peyton. All right, Dedrick Thomas now has a 10 long. If you guys do want to take a look as well, I did link in the very first message of the chat a while back the spreadsheet if you want to take a look at it. All right, here we go. Lance Lenore, how'd you do? Lance Lenore, 336.05. And Dedrick Thomas, how'd you do? Dedrick Thomas, 214.03. All right. I mean, so far this half, it has been a really good half. Back and forth, both teams involved in it. So, Frozen Rainbow, 289.12. 289.12. Logan Carter, 219.02. Dantes Bird, nothing. Ryan Becker, absolute zeros. And let's see here, Kelvin Taylor. Did you play? He did not. Oh boy. Well, here we go. Jermaine, how'd you do, Jermaine? 0001. Okay, so how about Rambo Long? Just get me updated. Rambo Long, what is that? 81. And Logan Carter, 11. And that does not update his long. Wait a minute. Okay, just gotta get this back up to date, and here we are. Alright, this is all up to date now. And we'll see how it goes, but I mean, man. I honestly might consider calling it a stream here at the half. I mean, it has been a long day for me. I have not even had a chance to relax. And I have been out since like 10 a.m. this morning. So I honestly might consider calling it a stream here just so I have a chance to actually be able to relax. So that I am ready for tomorrow. I do not want to try to cut this short with the XFL, but at the same time, things are crazy. So we'll have to see. What is this? Let me take a look here. Oh, that's 311. Okay. Let's take a look. Did I win or did I lose? Am me loser? 9, 11, 16. 22, 32, 33. Okay. 9, 11, 16. 22, 32, 33. Nope. Alright, just taking a look here. And yeah. We'll see how it goes. But, I mean, I am just feeling wiped. And I don't want to give you guys a subpar stream. So, we might unfortunately end up doing that short. Just because I don't want to be giving you guys awful quality for what we're doing. So we'll take a look at these. And, okay. Oh, man. What in the world? Okay, just taking a look at these. Boom. And let's see. Da-ba-doom and da-ba-da-boom. Okay, let's take a look here. Okay. But yeah, I do want to apologize. I mean, I really wanted to keep this going, but I just don't feel like I can. What we'll do is tomorrow we'll definitely stream coverage of one hockey game. I'm going to try to get a video out tomorrow too if possible to try to make up for this. But yeah, I mean, that is probably going to be how it goes. I might try to stream coverage of the XFL tomorrow because of this. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I mean, I am just dead right now. Once again, I am sorry about having to cut this short. But if you guys did like, don't forget to smash like and subscribe. It does help us out a whole lot. And I guess with that, we will see you later. John, it's not that I don't feel okay. It's just I am just dead, man. Like, work kicked my butt today. I got into work at 10:45. Or no, 10:30, half an hour before my shift. And by 10:45, we're like, oh, wait, we don't have a driver. Jason, would you be able to hop on and drive for us, please? Okay, I drove, got back in the store, had to work pretty much myself on all of our pre-made pizzas, and then ended up having to miss my break to drive because we were that far under, and then ended up staying like an hour late because of, well, work. It was busy. So, I mean, yeah, I am just dead mentally. I'll definitely give you guys an update tomorrow as to whether or not we are going to stream a XFL game. It's really going to come down to when I can get out of bowling. If I can get out of bowling on time, we're going to stream coverage of the XFL game over the NHL. But otherwise, if not, we will stream coverage of the NHL game at least. So, yeah. I guess with that, we will see you guys later. Peace out and have a